Alright, this Vibes in 5 Ghana's first social media Celeb talk show. The name Arnold Mensa Elavanyo. You can always call me When myself and my guests wear blue, then you know there's going to be a lot of trouble, man. A lot of trouble and a lot of synchronized questions and answers. Anyways, we're held down by ESK. ESK is into makeup and beaded accessories. We're also held down by Plenum. So the good thing is that you can ask a friend to refer, or you refer a friend to Plenum and you make free cash of it. So as many people as you refer to Plenum to become part of the platform, you make that amount of money. So seize the opportunity and start making some good cash. And then finally, we have the Green Select device, which is good for measuring your blood sugar content level. So if you're taking a lot of sugary stuff, you need a Green Select device, 300 Ghana cedis only from Costless Ventures. Get the device with you any day, anytime, and make sure your blood sugar content is always at the right level. I'm with JAYANA. As you can see, she's very pretty. She has a very solid voice. She sings very well, and she's had a couple of nominations that we'll be talking about. And she used to be, well, I don't know if she used to be or she's still affiliated to Dave Joy Records. We'll talk. JAYANA, welcome.
Thank you.
I like how you're looking.
Thank you.
Like then American Senate women. They wear the long overcoats.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah. Block color. Say when I'm trying to block color. If it's blue, true. If it's red,
Yeah,
red, true.
yeah.
That's a block. You look like one of them, man.
But like also share that now. It seems like I say what is a me bano.
Me a guy.
Me ukana me beats bisanka me ya shaba.
By now, crowd people will start to suspect we and so.
That's a save the date we say.
You know what I mean? You're connected sana. Now you're problematic. Anyways, let's clear this one before we move on to the current matters. Are you still affiliated or connected to Dave Joy Records?
In terms of relationship, yes, we are still connected. But in terms of is it let me put it business or working relationship? No.
How long has it been? Because I've always known you to be connected to them in terms of business.
Yeah, it's been like some months.
Some months. It's not up to a year?
No.
Was it 2021?
No, it's after area 2021.
So
it started
from 2020 into 2021.
Right.
So if it comes to business, you have nothing to do with Dave Joy Records?
No, at the moment.
Wow. Did you break up on a good note? Is it issues concerning Dave Joy, Joy's Blessing that you didn't want to have as part of your career? You didn't want to have anything to do with that, and so you needed to stay away from it. Stay away from the drama, so to speak.
Not at all. I mean, we did Ghana so I'm sure if there was anything whatsoever, you will hear it.
Well, I would hear, but there will be nothing I could do with it.
As in,
I could hear it and keep it to myself.
No, but I mean, I'll be beside Oh, knowing you, I'll be beside.
But as a matter of fact, I mean, if you stayed away, from doing business with Dave Joy Records because of the issues that's happening between Dave Joy Records and Joy's Blessing,
no,
I think that would be a wise business decision. Or?
No, I didn't leave because of the issues they had. I left because of my personal reasons. I had personal reasons, which was related to my work.
Okay.
I own a business.
Salon.
Yes, a salon,
right.
And I had a bit of an issue with the timing.
Okay.
In relation with the business and then the music aspect. So I wanted to go back and then just concentrate.
The schedule wasn't reasonable with regards to
exactly.
Your work.
It didn't really favor me like the way I wanted, and I had the business before I went into music, started the music, and I was losing customers actually. So I just wanted to go back and then build back my customers.
But which one was more important to you? Doing the work of God, doing the ministry, or saving your business?
Okay, I mean ministry, day in, day out, we always do ministry. You don't need to belong to a record label before you can do the work of God. Bit me in feature baby, I can you are when you're signed to a record label, and that was what I was doing before. But the advantage of being on a record label is it helps you to you have things easy. And you have the record label investing and all that.
So was Dave Joy investing in your craft?
Yeah, he did.
Financially,
he did. A part of it he did, and I also
contributed.
Also did
some.
Right.
But I mean, so somebody who is investing money into your business, did you sit down to do contractual agreement to that effect?
We, like I said, I don't want to really go into.
I don't even want to go in deeper. Yeah, that's why I just want us to clear this one.
We had a mutual understanding before I left.
That you should go.
Yes.
Because usually people step out of contracts and later you hear the other party coming to say they owe me, they were supposed to pay these amounts when they stepped out. Do you owe Dave Joy Records some amount of money to be paid?
I don't owe anybody.
Like buyout clause?
No, I don't owe Dave Joy any money. And like I said,
does he owe you?
But like I said, he's a man on his own. If there's anything, I'm sure he'll come out.
He'll come out to say.
Right.
So you had to put your ministry or music business on hold to save your business.
Yes, because I believe as a woman, you need to be investing in something. And like I said, that was what I was doing before I entered into the music industry. And I survive on that business, So I needed to, maintain my customers, and all.
But as a gospel artist, you're dealing with God, you're winning souls for God and all that. Why did you have to stop the work of God to save your business? I mean, if really it works, you should be able to do the work of God for your business to thrive. It should even make your business thrive stronger.
I know, but the Bible knows what I say, and
but the music business is work.
Yeah, music business is work, but you still need to, if God gives us more, like me for instance, I multitask. I don't do one thing. Like I said, I have the business, I have the way, but I believe that in the music fraternity, you don't just grow at once. There are stages in the industry. They have the growth stage, they have the maturity stage, and all that. Until you move from one level to the other, there are certain benefits that you need to get that you wouldn't get until you get to the next level.
What stage are we now?
Maybe I think my boss will account for that. So
it is your stage. It is your career. It is your stage.
He knows.
What stage are you? At least you mentioned growth, maturity, and all that. Where do you find yourself now?
I think I'm in the the maturity. The growth into
into maturity.
Yeah.
Growth into. So you've taken off.
Yes, I
have. You are not on the tarmac. You've taken off.
Yes, I have.
But you are getting into maturity.
By the grace of God.
Have you been able to save your business?
Oh yes, by God.
It was dying. So have you been able to save your dying business?
Now it has resurrected.
Wow.
By God's grace.
And you're back to full-time music business?
I'm not doing full-time. I'm still doing business aside the music.
Right. But does it give you enough time to be able to write inspirational songs, give you the free mind to concentrate? Because you know your job. Music is a jealous job.
Right.
You need to sit down and pay full attention to it. Now you run a saloon as a businesswoman and you're doing music as well. Does it give you time to write very, very powerful songs? Do you have enough time to think?
Oh yeah. As a Christian, I believe that God talks to us in various ways. It could be in church, it could be maybe at the salon when I'm even working. Sometimes even like our environment, certain things that happen to us, sometimes you can get ideas from it to write. And for me, usually when I do my quiet time at midnight.
Right.
That is when I get the lyrics when I'm doing the quiet time, reading my Bible and praying. And sometimes during church services when the pastor is preaching, he will say something that would hit my heart, and I'll just put it down, go back home, and then elaborate on it.
Which one is more important to you, your career as a musician or your business, your side business?
At this moment, they are both important to me, and I treat everything as equal.
Okay.
Right.
You give God equal time as much as you give your
Right. And aside everything, I thank God so much that before I entered into the music scene again, I asked God for helpers. And at the moment, I have workers working for me.
Okay.
That's it's really helping me to move around when I have to go for interviews or go to the studios and all that. So
in fact, you being here at this time even tells.
So by now they are
we're supposed to have this interview like way earlier, but because she has helpers, they probably are working and she's here.
Oh, I said they are.
Oh, you closed before you came.
Yes.
Wow. That sounds good. But do you need to necessarily be a staunch believer in the Bible to be able to excel in gospel music?
Staunch believer
in the Bible? Do you need to be a strong Christian to be able to excel when it comes to, or to be able to do music, gospel music, so to speak?
Why do you ask me that question?
Because I ask questions.
Okay, so
JAYANA in the building, man.
I know where you're taking this, but I don't mind. I believe that in the Bible, God came for sinners, not the righteous. And for you to be a gospel artist, you really need to have the Spirit of God in you. For you to be able to connect to God whenever He speaks to you, so that you can listen to His voice, you can hear what He's saying. Gospel music is not just about lyrics.
Right.
It's about winning souls for Christ. And before you have to connect or to even touch a life, you need to connect spiritually to whoever that you're preaching to or you're talking to. Yes.
So can't you just be talented musician and then you cut across? Daddy Lumba sings gospel songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It cuts across, but at the end of the day, we are dealing with spirituality when it comes to gospel music. It is not just the physical. It has to. You have to be in the spirit in some way to be able to touch a life, to be able to even sing for somebody to be healed. It is not just about the lyrics.
It's not just about the lyrics.
Yes.
So you have to be in tune with the work of God.
Right.
And sometimes being in tune with the work and the words of God, does it cause you to act funny in the eyes of the ordinary man sometimes?
Funny as in?
Funny, maybe you sing in a certain way that people find it unusual, yet that's what the Spirit told you to sing. Or you act in a certain way, or you perform. For instance, you get on stage to perform and you're not wearing shoes or anything, or you decide to just wear sleeveless, and as a woman you just dress anyhow to perform, and then you say, it is God telling me to perform this way. Okay.
I believe in the Bible, God says that He's not the author of confusion. God is not, He doesn't bring confusion in His work, and if you're a true believer, I believe that there are signs, there are certain signs that when we see, that nipa way or nyamedia. Human beings like us, for instance, sometimes we see somebody in a long gown, and then we think that this person is from
hallelujah.
God. Hallelujah, or your Christo ni. But in the sight of God, not the heart, no, it's
far from.
It's dark. You understand? So I believe that that alone is not enough as a Christian. Like I said, Christianity has to do with spirituality. And if you are in tune with the Spirit of God, when you are doing something, He checks you. When you're wearing something that is not right, He will check you. Me, for instance, like when I'm going out, sometimes there are certain things that I want to wear.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get that voice that, don't wear this. Don't
You're a child
do
of
this.
God.
Not that you're a child of God,
You're
but
a gospel musician.
if there's something that we all have, that is conscience. God has given us conscience, and that is what guides us when we are doing.
So do you always work with your conscience, or there are times you disobey your conscience? Just for you to be okay.
If not for anything, for my father's legacy, I always try to work with my conscience.
Yes, her father used to be a man of God, a very, very, very strong man of God. Something happened recently in your gospel industry, gospel fraternity, that became very, very new. See, a lot of people spoke about it, a lot of gospel musicians had their views about it. So I want to find out from you what you also think about what happened. It's about Cecilia Marfo snatching the microphone from your own friend, Joyce Blessing. What do you make of that?
Honestly,
Cecilia's, attitude.
It's a past incident, and I don't think I want to, dwell on that.
But it happened within your industry.
Yeah, but it's a Pasco.
It's a Pasco, a trim.
Yeah.
And the microphone snatching. I asked because of the question I asked you earlier as to if sometimes you act unusual or the public sees your actions to be unusual, yet you say it is God directing me to do so. Perhaps Cecilia Marfo says it is God that caused me to do so. We're also thinking, no, that was violent.
Yeah, that's why we can't judge, because we don't know what happened. What pushed her, to do that? In our eyes or in the public eye, we will say that it is wrong for her to do that. But maybe in her eyes, maybe she feels that she did the right thing. You understand? So it's.
If you were Joyce Blessing, how would you have dealt with it?
Oh, I would have acted the same way she did.
The same way.
Yeah,
Joyce
I would have been angry inside, but I would have acted the same way.
He go more.
I go. That one day, I'm human. I go more big time, because
more.
at the end of the day, I was built to perform. You understand? There was a large crowd over there, and it was a very embarrassing situation, honestly.
But you would have taken it cool, or you react knowing you.
Knowing me how?
Will you react?
I'm not knowing me how.
No, I mean, but knowing you, would you react?
Like I'm saying, I am a very, very cool person.
Right.
We are all human. We get angry, we get upset, sometimes. But at the end of the day, if you're trained very well, you know how to act when you're in public. And I would have done the same.
Somebody snatched your microphone in the middle of your performance.
Honestly, I'll be surprised,
right?
Shocked that what's all this, But I don't think I was.
This is a senior sister in the gospel.
I know it was embarrassing. It was an embarrassing situation.
I pray it doesn't happen to you, anyways.
Thank you.
So you don't get uncomfortable. You have a new song, Erade. Just like that.
Yes. So
what is it?
It's a praise jam.
Oh, okay. Just like Victory.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you have to check her song Victory. One of her biggest from her stables, and now she has a new one titled Erade. It's a praise jam.
Yes, it's a praise jam, and it's a song that is here to inspire and also thank God for the love that He has shown us. And the Bible says that though we were yet sinners, He sent His Son Jesus to come and die for us. And this is the greatest love of God of all. And as Christians, I feel that it is time for us, to preach, to talk about God's love. I know that there are a lot of people out there who do stuff like they do certain things, and at the end of the day they feel like they can never come back to Christ. But this song is there to encourage anybody out there that no matter your situation, no matter what you're going through, believe that God is love, and His love is greater than any other thing in this world.
Oh, I see. And you have a video to it already?
Yes.
Oh, Erade. Who shot the video?
Playmaker Media.
Playmaker shot the video. Who produced the song?
Cyclo Media.
Cyclo Media.
Yes.
And it's just you didn't feature anyone on it?
No, I didn't.
Erade. Is it off an EP or it's a standalone?
It's a
single?
It's a single.
But are we looking to have EP from you, album from you anytime soon?
Definitely.
Or you are still in the single business?
Definitely. I'm just praying for God to give me the strength and the grace to be able to, do things this year. I have so many things in the pipeline to do this year, right?
I see. 2021. We should expect a lot from JAYANA.
Exactly.
A lot. Projects, I mean. So you finance most of your stuff, right? Music video, studio. Every money comes from your pocket. Especially now that you are off with Joy Records.
Most of my finances, come from my pocket. But aside that, I thank God so much that I have a very energetic team that help me 247. They
247.
really understand my ministry. They love my ministry. They love the artist JAYANA, and they work 247. I don't know if I can mention the
why
names.
not? Oh, feel free.
Yes, I have Eddie Aqua. I have Kojokin, with two ends.
Yeah.
Yes, I have there are a lot.
Yeah,
I have Eddie Ray.
Wow.
I have
Swag.
you. I have you.
My name is Gospel. Hallelujah.
I have Albert. I have
real,
Harrison. Oh my gosh.
God, solid team, man. I know about 90% of the names you mentioned.
Oh, really?
At least, yeah. At least I've heard the names, even if I haven't met them before. But back to the amount of money you've put into your business. Let's do. How will I describe it? Let's lift that money from your music business into another business. How many houses? How many cars? How many plots of land would you have been able to buy with the amount you've put into your business?
I don't want to disclose that now.
Edosu.
Edosu.
You spent a lot of money.
Yes, and I'm still spending.
You're still spending. Sometimes do you lose hope? Does the industry make you lose hope?
I honestly lost hope some years back. That was after Stars of the Future.
Right.
The first season.
Right.
I lost hope.
You lost hope.
It just went from to zero. I lost hope.
Why?
But it was all about financing my music. It was tough. But now I'm back on my feet, and I am very strong.
I like the fact that you go down and you come back. Your business was dying.
Right.
You paused, strategically positioned yourself, and you
Right.
bounced back.
Yeah.
So it's going to be bouncing back. Anytime there has to be a problem, you know how to bounce back.
Oh no, I believe that, as human beings, we go through a lot, and it is not wrong if you fall and you rise. It's the rising that matters, and all these things, I believe that gets you like double experiences.
Double experience.
Yes, but now I am standing.
You are standing tall. And standing firm.
Hey.
Or strong.
And strong.
And strong.
And
So
firm.
firm and strong.
Ah.
Wow. That sounds good.
Thank you.
That sounds good. Anything that's strong and firm is something I guess you like.
Meaning?
I mean, you shouldn't even ask. Anything that's strong and firm is something you like.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God.
Yes,
Baby. Anyway, you've got some nominations. I don't know if it's 2, 3, or 4. 3 music awards.
Yes, 3 music award. Yeah, I got a nomination. That's Emerging Woman of the Year.
Emerging Woman of the Year.
Yes.
Who else is there?
I think Ruth Ejay. Is it the artist from Xylophone?
Right. Tisha.
Right. Tisha is there. I think is it Nana
Blue
or something?
Nana.
Yes, and a few of
but
them.
you don't really know the people in that category. Have you heard their songs?
I've heard their songs. I've heard their names.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't know them personally. You haven't met them personally.
No, I've met Tisha. I met Tisha
okay.
at an event.
An event.
Somewhere.
Do you like her?
Who?
Do you like her? Tisha, when you met her, I mean, you like her vibe?
Oh, she's a very nice person.
She's a very nice person.
Yes, she has a very great personality.
So, do you think you deserve that award? Looking at the names in there.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
I do. Yes.
Do you deserve it?
Oh, I can't vote no.
Emerging Woman of the Year.
Oh yeah, Ghana we day.
Anything is possible.
Oh, yeah.
But do you trust the award schemes?
Yeah, I do.
You do.
I do. I don't really know what goes on. I don't know what goes on at the academy level, the board level, but I mean, yes, I do. They're doing a great job.
They're doing a great job. Is it difficult to be a gospel artist vis-a-vis your personal lifestyle and your life as a gospel artist? Is it difficult?
It's not difficult. I can talk for myself. I can talk for others. For me, it's not difficult because I don't have a double life. I have one life. I don't fake. When you see me on the platform or at any event, whatever that you see, my personality and all that, it is me. It's not like
that's you.
Yes.
That's you.
Yes.
You don't have times where you would have to battle between you as JAYANA and you as a gospel artist? For instance, the JAYANA being herself could put on something very short and just hop in a car and go do shopping and come back. But JAYANA as a gospel artist would have to make sure she's well covered and all, you know. And sometimes JAYANA as a person will love to watch certain movies or listen to certain songs or even sing or go to certain places. But because you're a gospel artist, you have to desist. Do you have that struggle?
No, I don't have that struggle at all because of where I was raised. You know, I am a church girl. I've been a church girl all my life. I was raised in the mission house.
So missionary. Wow.
So for Badia, you know, it's from scratch. And that's the kind of life that I know. I don't know any other life. I never went for an excursion in school. Never. I never went for an excursion.
You never went for an excursion?
Never.
You were raised in the mission house?
Yes. My life was from school to church, from church to the house. And that's it. That's what I know.
Most of you gospel musicians, especially the females, you love to marry men of God, pastors and all that. Have you been married to a man of God? Do you look to marry a man of God? Is there something special in marrying a man of God?
I don't think there is anything special being married to a man of God, aside the fact that maybe the person getting a word from God that okay, this particular person is your bone of your bone. You marry that person. But aside that, there's nothing really special about marrying a man of God.
Would you love to settle with a man of God, a pastor?
If it's God's will, why not?
How
you know, you would know. That's what I'm saying. You have to be in tune with God. I believe that marriage or marrying a man of God is not just about the title that the person has. When you're marrying somebody or you're marrying a man of God, you know, as gospel artists, sometimes we believe that we don't believe certain things. Let's say we see the person in church. He's a man of God. He preaches. He's healing and all that. And you were so in love with that person. I've had that experience. Somebody like came to me sometime and the person was like, I like your voice. You sing so well. I'm a man of God. You know, I think we can work together. Somebody might fall for that. But I believe that when you are matured beyond
that we can work together.
We can work together. You will notice that it is not just about the voice. What if one day I lose my voice?
But the love will be there to save the situation.
No, the foundation of the whole thing was based on your voice, not on love. You understand? And it might fail. Even love dies. Love dies. So
True.
I don't believe that getting married to a man of God is the solution to everything. No.
Still in your personal space, with the kind of questions I'm asking, would you love to settle down with a man who runs a club or a chain of guest houses?
With a chain of
guest houses, like club, guest house, you know.
Oh, guest houses there, you know. I don't know, Drew.
JAYANA in a building. You can't, like, let's put it in plain language. You can't marry a man who runs a club or has chain of guest houses as a gospel artist.
Honestly, like, because of what I do, I am very particular about the kind of man, like my ideal man. It shouldn't be just a man running from one club, though it's a business. That's what he wants. But at the end of the day, I need to ask myself: is his business and my business? Do they have anything in common? You understand? You can't say that you're a gospel artist and you're going to marry somebody who runs like a bar 24/7, your friends, that kind of thing. It really doesn't. It's somewhere.
It just doesn't gel.
Right.
So,
to me.
To you.
Right.
So you can't settle with such a man.
With somebody who sells appeal.
And all that. But you don't mind settling down with a hip life artist, a rapper, a reggae dancehall artist.
Who sings what?
Who sings reggae dancehall?
What kind
secular?
What kind of
secular?
reggae?
Secular. Obviously no gospel. Secular. You can't settle with that too.
That'll be difficult.
And you wouldn't want to settle with a man of God too. Or you prefer a politician? You prefer a politician?
Let's move.
Let's move.
No, those stuff are very personal. So.
Yeah, but I mean, we're entering into your life. I mean, people should know your taste.
They don't want to know my taste.
They don't want to know your taste. And you wouldn't even want to settle for politicians. I think they are the tops. Or because of corruption, you can't settle for that.
God's will be done.
God's will be done if it's a politician.
God's will be done.
Right. Are you into collaborations? Do you like collaborations?
Oh yes.
Have you done some?
I did one with Joyce Blessing. And I'm yet to do others. I have a few artists in line.
How many songs have you done with Joyce?
Oh, we did the Victory.
You did the Victory.
And then we did a couple of songs that have not yet been released.
That's great. And would you also try? I think it's a trend now. Most of your people are doing features with secular artists and all. Would you want to try it? She's playing safe. Anyways, you may do her. So Iradi is out. People are jamming to it.
Oh yeah.
And you like the feedback?
I like the feedback. Honestly, it's doing so well on digital platform on Boomplay.
Right.
It's topping the charts so well on iTunes, and on Boomplay.
I see. Sometimes do you evangelize in your saloon when you're working and your customers come around as a gospel artist, they listen to your music, they follow you, they probably check the kind of things you post on social media if you do so. Do you evangelize sometimes? Because I hear saloons are serious hubs for gossip and all.
Okay, so most of my clients go check my status, and one thing that I do every morning is to post a quote here and there. At least for the why are you laughing? No, I mean it's part of evangelism. Yeah, I post quotes on status for them to be encouraged and
when
inspired.
They come to the salon.
And then aside that, with my students, we have a day within the week that we pray. We preach. I invite some men of God to come there to preach to the students, and they pray with them. And aside that, with some of my my clients, it's not everybody. Some come to the salon and they want to go, they don't have time and they want to go. Some of them too, they come, they share their stories, and that's those who need encouragement, I encourage them. Those who need support, like physical support,
you support them.
I support them, and it's all part of God's work.
Wow, that's beautiful. Ever taken alcohol?
No, I haven't.
You've never tasted alcohol? You don't know how alcohol tastes?
No.
Never taken Smirnoff?
No.
Not Clav Shandy and all that? Have you been to the club?
Never.
Never been to the club?
Never.
Would you ever be to the club?
Honestly, I wanted to go to see, like, I've heard the lights and all that.
Yeah, you want to see what happens in the club. This place is club by night. If we finish right now, here can turn to club. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But I don't see the disco lights.
You have no idea.
How certain are you?
Wait, studio by day, club by night. Now people. Well, it's good to have you here. I've enjoyed it. Your social media handles.
Okay. If you're watching me and you want to follow me on social media, the name is JAYANA Music, and the spelling is JAYANA, and then you attach the music to it. It's on Instagram, and then on Facebook is JAYANA Music / JAYANA Ministries.
Right.
And if you want to follow me on Twitter, the name is JAYANA Music GH.
Right.
And if you want to follow me on YouTube, the name is still JAYANA Music. Yes.
Europe.
Yes.
If you want to follow on Europe, JAYANA Music. You feel very mobile. Champion very mobile.
Oh.
And do you have a hotline?
Yes.
Please put it out.
Yeah. If you want to get in contact with me for an event, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, or anything like that, you can contact me on 020-853-1472.
Again.
020-853-1472. Or you can reach me on 0544 024-115-9191.
Right.
I'll hit that again. I'll hit on that again. 024-115-9191.
054-115-9191. 054-115-9191. Who's your favorite secular musician and what's your favorite secular song?
Secular. I like Akwabwa.
You like Akwabwa and who?
And is it Kinata?
You like Kofi Kinata.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Kofi Kinata song?
Meto nyom na meyi eradia, yeah, something like that.
I don't know Methodist hymn. You know because Donzi. That's Donzi. That's Donzi. Crusade and Kinata.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, and Radina won't now person.
Oh.
So you don't listen to secular songs, like you don't listen to kind of music, man. You don't listen to songs.
I listen to a lot of songs.
You listen
I
to
take
a lot of
inspiration because
from all that,
as a
including
musician
secular
you need
songs.
to listen to
including secular
different
songs.
types.
Wow. Anyway, thank you very much for coming, Jayana.
Thank you so much for having me.
I've enjoyed your
Thank you
conversation,
so much
man.
for having me.
Yeah, I'll always have you. Yeah. And to all of you who took time to watch, we're gonna be here again. Now she has a new song. The title is Erade. Well, you want to sing small for me? I hear your road manager or manager saying, what do you want her to do for us? And the streaming platforms. I mean, on all the streaming platforms. I know on all the streaming platforms.
All the streaming platforms.
Yeah, so all the popular ones,
yes.
just search Erade Jayana and you will get it. I'm not sure she'll be able to get you like individual platforms. Get on there.
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, then give it to us.
Okay, so if you want to stream for Erade, my latest single, you can stream on Boomplay. You can stream on iTunes, Amazon, Deezer, Spotify, and all the digital platforms. Yeah.
My name is Arnold. Elavanyo. You can always call me.